Okay, what we're going to take a look at right now is fielding. Basic fielding practice, basic fielding drills, okay, and information for you to help your players learn how to pick up a ground ball and make a decent throw. Now mostly what I'm going to be talking about is the 1-2-3 motion. Okay, I'm going to talk about some basic things at the beginning, but when you actually do the drill, it's going to be the 1-2-3 motion. So let's just talk about some of the basics first. First of all, you got to be ready when the ball comes out. Okay, too many kids are standing with their feet close together, they're standing like this. Talk to the kids about being really aggressive going after the ball. A lot of little leaguers, okay, they're afraid of this ball. Okay, so when a ball comes out, they kind of start to shy away from it. Teach them to be aggressive. Go dive. Go get the ball. That's the main thing that will help them get in a good position early, okay, because they want the ball to come to them. So basically, make sure the feet are wider than the shoulders, they're bent, okay, and the hands are out in front, okay? That's the basic thing that you're looking for. So something a little bit like this position, okay? Third baseman tends to start a little bit lower. It's called the hot corner. The ball tends to get there a little quicker, so they tend to start a little lower. But the infielders, you mostly want to start, okay, feet wider apart, hands out in front, okay, bent knees, okay, butt a little bit down, okay. So when the ball's coming out, okay, we want to get into a position that looks a little bit something like this, okay. Glove side foot, forward, okay, a little bit more forward than the other foot, okay. When you're picking up a grounder, never pick it up off these feet. You pick it up inside your feet, as much dead center as you can, okay. So glove side foot forward, hands, okay, both hands down. You get some kids that put the hands way out to the side. These hands want to be as close together as possible, usually without touching, but as close as possible. Again, center your body, knees bent. This fielding position right before the ball comes out is very close to the actual fielding position when you're picking up a grounder, okay. So you want to aim for the middle of your glove. A lot of kids aim up in the webbing, okay. Some kids let this glove tilt this way and they're using the heel, okay. Open up that glove so the middle of your glove is showing. Your other hand can be on top or on the side. Either one is fine. I tend to get, when I get choppers, something that's bouncing a lot, I tend to go here, maybe use it as a backboard a little bit. When the ball's scooting along the ground, a lot of times I'll be a little bit more on the side, okay. Either one is acceptable. So ball is coming, glove side foot forward, ball in the middle of my stance so I have good balance, I'm not leaning, okay. Both hands down, my head, okay. I want to watch it to my glove as much as possible. And here's something that goes a little bit along with hitting. We don't want to watch it all the way behind us, okay. We want to try to track that ball and keep it in front of us. The lower we get to the ground, the more we get our eye closer to ball level and we can see that ball go in our glove. The higher we are, the more the ball's going to tend to get behind us, longer to track, tougher to track. So ball's coming, I want to get down low, my hands out in front, and I want to try cradling this ball up to my belt, okay? Bringing that ball into my glove, both hands up to my belt, and as I'm doing this, I'm making this 1-2-3 motion, which I'm going to talk about right now. So I'm going to give the ball here to somebody that's going to be rolling me grounders here in a second, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk up to the ball, I'm going to get in good position, I'm going to see it out in front of me, I'm going to cradle it up to my belt buckle, and as I'm doing that, I'm hopping to a little bit what's called a crow hop, getting my shoulders on line with my target, okay? If you're a second baseman, it'll be moving this way. If you're a shortstop, it'll be moving a little bit more on a 45-degree angle here. So we're going to do this very slowly. I'm going to talk about the 1-2-3. So I get back in my position right here, okay? The pitch is getting ready to go in. I get into my fielding stance. Here comes the ball, okay? Middle of my stance, glove side foot forward. This is the one right there. My other hand's right here to make a nice quick transfer. 2 is right here, okay? Getting ready to throw on line with my target, okay? My legs are on line. The ball's out of my glove behind me, and 3 is the throw, okay? Now I'm going to show you one of the faults that you see with this. Here are some of the faults. Instead of getting the 1-2-3, you get like a 1-2-3-4-5, okay? The ball comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, lots of skips before the throw, because either their footwork isn't turned far enough or the transfer isn't good enough, okay? Some kids, they feel the ball here, okay, with this glove so far here, that they're taking steps before the ball's even releasing out of their glove. So we're going to start doing it correctly again here. The ball comes out. middle of my stance. 1, 2, balls out, 3. All right, so we're going to go through just 1 or 2 more times here, a little bit quicker. Here we go. Good stance. 1, 2, 3. One more time. Ball comes out. Middle of my stance. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're just going to take a look at someone working on this. I'll be showing you a couple different angles so you understand how far to move forward, the ready stance, and just a little bit of information to help you understand this 1, 2, 3 process. Okay, let's take a quick look at the drill that we just did. Christian here is going to be helping us out. Okay, he's going to be running through the 1, 2, 3 drill. Now, one of the things I'm going to stress here in all the little drills is repetition. Okay, if you do this with a whole line of about 11 kids, they don't get as much repetition. What you want to try doing is getting a group of about 3 or 4 kids. Okay, well, they get, in about a minute with about 3 kids, they each get about 10 grounders. Okay, so try to do a lot of repetition so this gets to feel natural for the kids. Okay, so what I'm going to have Christian do right now is to step back. He's going to get in his fielding position. The ball's going to come out here. He's going to start going through his 1, 2, 3 motion. Let's start taking a look at it. Glove foot forward. Okay, he's getting down center of his body. Here comes another one. Okay, these things are meant to be done in slow motion. Okay, you don't want to do these things really fast because the kid doesn't get a feel for it. So just a 1, 2, 3 motion, nice and slow right here. Good. Okay, now what I'm going to have him do right now, the ball's going to come out a little bit harder. Okay, not much, but a little bit. What I'm going to ask Christian to do is to be more aggressive. So before the ball comes out, he's really going to start getting his feet planted. He's really going to start getting ready, and then he's going to come up and get that ball. Come up and get it. Now he's going to have a stronger 1, 2, 3 motion. So he hops back, comes up and gets it, moves right through it, and that's okay. Keep going here. 2 more. Comes up and gets it. 1, 2, 3. Last one right here. He's going to really charge this one. Come up and get it. That's okay. That's all right. And that's fine. Now, one of the things that's actually very important to have is to have something like that happen. You want to be able to challenge your kids, put a little pressure on them. When you're working on these drills, you make sure that they understand the 1, 2, 3 motion, and then you start challenging them a little bit more each time. Okay? You start doing a little bit left, a little bit right. You make them run further to come get a ball that's rolling slower, or you roll a ball harder to make sure that they hold that fielding position. Now, one quick thing I just want to mention a little bit, a common fault for little leaguers is to get on their heels. If you ever see a kid rocking back on his heels to pick up the ball, it's usually a bad sign. So again, that 1, 2, 3 motion, front foot forward, okay, and then moving forward after you throw. So one more time here. Here it comes. We're going to get a grounder right here. Comes out. He's going to move right through it. Keep moving forward. Makes his throw. Good. Okay. Hopefully that helps you with the basic fielding position right there. Basic 1, 2, 3 motion. Try to incorporate this for all your infielders. It works for outfielders also, a little bit different motion. But make sure that you keep the 1, 2, 3 motion with your infielders. Lots of repetition, and you'll have lots of success. Okay, thanks.